There are several they use several YouTube thumbnails, one of which has your cheery mug. Anyway, more interesting than the iconic BB is their tech, which purportedly creates G-stacks from within Google, not using APIs, not using browser emulation. Any idea how they're making that happen? If not familiar, maybe something for the caffeine-addled SM rocket scientists to take a look at. Yeah, and I looked at that because I saw your question earlier, Arby, and I went and looked at it. No, I don't know. I never heard of it until you mentioned it in this question here. I do feel like I know one of the developers, formerly a mastermind member from several years ago, Braulio, I believe, is one of the developers, because I looked at their sales page, and in the comments section or the testimonial section, there's several people that mention him by name, and I'm pretty sure it's the same Braulio, because that's a unique name that was in one of my or was in our mastermind a few years ago. But no, I'm not affiliated with them in any way. Again, I've not even heard of it until today. And if they are using my image anywhere on their own YouTube videos and such, there, that's why I asked for you to drop the link or message me privately, send me an email, whatever, because I did not authorize that, and I'm not cool with that. It's okay if I'm cool with it, and and some of our colleagues, other developers, I'm happy to give a video, a testimonial, that sort of thing when it's warranted. But I know nothing about this thing. It sounds like it could be cool, but again, I'm not too keen on somebody using my image without permission. It's just doesn't seem right to me. But it is what it is. If you go to Legit or Fiverr or anything else, you'll see Semantic Mastery graphics without the Semantic Mastery logo that have just been pirated all over the place, where people selling Google Cloud links and all this other shit, which has all been copied from, RYS Academy, which we launched under Semantic Mastery in 2015. So, syndication networks, you go try to buy IFTTT networks from Fiverr or Legit or anything else, you'll see the graphics that we created being used on their sales pages. They just removed our logo. And so they didn't even change the damn graphics. And so, what do you do? We didn't copyright the shit. So what do? You know what I mean? But no, I'm not familiar with it. I don't know how they're doing it. I know Marco tried for several years, or for over a couple of years, to try to automate building drive stacks, because we build so many of them, or our builders did, and it just, every time we ever tried to automate that stuff, it would, they just would get terminated, or they just wouldn't be as effective as when we manually built them, which is why we manually build them, right? Or why we used to manually build them. But now the Heavy Hitter Club store is Marco and Rob's. Semantic Mastery is not part of that anymore, although I still buy and use the services. Okay. But so, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know what they're doing there. More power to them. I hope they're successful with it. All I ask is that people give credit where credit is due. And if they're using my likeness, I should be at least notified and ask permission before doing so. Okay.